I love how she was out there and the weather seemed like it worked just right for her, Jen.
Yeah, and that was great. Perfect timing too. That band shifted south of the city just in time for the turkey trot. Always a great event. My son and I ran it a couple years ago.
Oh, nice. I know Melissa was out there today.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we did see her that year too. Yeah, it's always definitely a tradition locally, and thankfully they just had a little snow on the ground, and we're dealing with that heavy, wet snow that we got overnight, and then that band shifted south, and where it's been hanging out for pretty much the rest of the day today and into tonight for your Thanksgiving, and that's where it's going to remain, east of the lake, although we'll see a little bit of shift in the winds. More on that in a moment. But right now we do have that satellite and radar shot showing lake effect band continuing east of Lake Erie to impact places mainly across the southern tier right now with some heavy snow. And this is coming down in Mayville right now, Sherman and Ellery. Heavy snow there into Jamestown, Sugar Grove, also for Randolph. And Franklinville, heavy snow there right now and extending into New Hudson near Machias and Hume. Angelica's seen some of these snow showers into Sheldon, Warsaw, Gainesville. Even some snow lightens up though as you head into southern Erie County, Boston and Concord right now, but Collins and Holland were moderate snow. So we continue to have that, as you can see, lake effect snow warning for areas south of Buffalo, southern Erie County, Wyoming, Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, Allegheny counties into northern Pennsylvania. That continues until very early Saturday morning, 1 a.m. for additional snow accumulations. We already had reports about 9-10 inches, almost a foot of snow, especially for that higher terrain. And we could see another foot of snow, especially for those higher elevations. Snowfall rates 1 to 2 inches per hour. So weather impact alert continues south right on into Friday night, and that's for the lake effect snows east of the lake and even becoming more southeast later tonight and into tomorrow. But most of any accumulations additionally still mostly expected off of Lake Erie, where we have more favorable conditions for lake effect. Gusty winds too, further impacting and reducing visibilities. So those winds gusting 40 even up to around 50 miles per hour, also producing those near whiteout conditions, difficult travel, slick conditions, and also additional snow accumulations and isolated power outages. So plenty continuing to keep track of and make note of if you're still doing some traveling for this Thanksgiving holiday and into tomorrow. Also wind advisory continuing for much of western New York, as you can see, including Buffalo. Continuing into very early Friday morning, 1 a.m. for those winds still gusting. Right now we're currently at 32 mile per hour wind gusts in Buffalo and also just about 40 in Dunkirk at 39. And these winds will continue to be gusting through the night, but notice during the day tomorrow they will be decreasing some, but still gusting anywhere from 30-35 mile per hour winds, even near 40. So still breezy even as we head into much of Friday. So here's future look showing lake effect snow continuing east of Lake Erie. A little bit of activity off of Lake Ontario, but most of those accumulations will be south of the city, maybe a couple inches north, but south, still in the lake effect snow warning areas. Still several inches of accumulation, especially for the higher terrain. It starts to wind down Friday night. Saturday, they'll be dry for the most part and a calm day, and then we're going to have some widespread snow briefly moving in first half of Sunday, changing back over to rain, but we could see a couple inches for at least first half of Sunday, and then rain showers for later on in the day. So tonight we have lake effect snow east and then southeast of the lakes. Additional snow, especially for that higher terrain in the warning areas, 4 to 8 inches tonight, and then again those kind of amounts for tomorrow, especially for the first half of the day, with also gusty winds. So still hazardous travel conditions under those heavy lake bands continuing off of Lake Erie. We do wind things down though as we head into Saturday. That system comes in briefly on Sunday, but we continue that weather impact alert for areas south towns in the southern tier right into Friday night. And then the weekend improves until Sunday, a brief system.